another episode of Mrs. Phillips Camp Kindergarten. Today we're going to talk about our final sea creature, our final ocean animal. But before we get started, I need to feed Flippy, Floppy, and Ted. There's somebody new in our fishbowl. You guessed it. It's a sea turtle. A green sea turtle. That's what we're going to learn about. So I'm going to start by drawing a picture of a sea turtle, okay? So I'm going to start with the head of the sea turtle and come down. So I'm going to label the head. This is the shape of their head. It's a little bit narrow here, and that helps them to push through the water. Okay, and this is where their nose is. They do have a little nose with nostrils, which are the holes or the openings, okay? And then on their head, on each side, they have two eyes. Each side of their head has an eye. So I will label that. And this is good because they can see predators on either side of them. They also have some texture on their head. And that texture is because they have scales. So sea turtles are the oldest reptile. They've been around since dinosaurs. They've been around a very long time. They have scales. Let me write the word scales. And that makes their skin feel a little bit bumpy. Okay, and it's also usually thick and kind of rough feeling. All right, and then one thing we know about all turtles, including the sea turtle, is that they have a shell. So that's what I'm drawing now is the sea turtle's shell. And their shell is, did you hear Trixie barking? The shell is used to protect them, and usually it's hard. So if a predator was to come and try to bite their shell, it would be hard for them to bite through. So a predator might not want to hunt a sea turtle because it might be difficult to eat. So I'm going to draw the pattern that is on the back of the shell or the outside of the shell that you might see if you ever see a sea turtle or a turtle in general in person. Okay. They have these shapes on their shell. And there's 7 different types of sea turtles. So they can have some different colors. There's some that are kind of a grayish black color, and there's some that are green. So this one I'll probably color like the green sea turtle. And the green sea turtle would be one that you might find in tropical waters, Hawaii, warmer waters. Okay, so there's its hard shell. Let me write the word. Shell, okay? And they also have flippers. So the flippers help them push the water out of the way as they swim. And they also use their flippers to crawl on land or crawl on the beaches. Okay, so here's the 2 front, and then here's the 2 back. Okay. And they can also use their flippers if they lay eggs. They use their flippers to cover the eggs up with sand. Okay? And down here, I kind of already drew it. They have a pointy little tail. Okay? Let's see. Did I write flippers? Let me write the word flippers. Okay? I'll draw a little line there. One other thing is that sea turtles also have skin. In addition to having scales, they have scaly skin. So I'll just write skin here also. Okay, so let's review the parts of our sea turtle. We have a nose, the head, eyes, scales, shell, skin, tail, and flippers. All right, so those are the parts of our sea turtle. Now I'm going to show you the different parts of the world where seahorses live.
Wait, did you just call us seahorses?
I mean sea turtles. Sorry, guys. All right, now I'm going to show you where sea turtles live in the world. All right, now it's time to update our map, okay? This is our world map, and we have our great white sharks up here, our seahorses, and our octopus. So we have all these different colors here that represent each animal. So remember, orange represents where the great white sharks live or travel. Blue is where seahorses live or travel. And purple is where the octopus lives or travels. Now we're gonna add sea turtles on there. So I'm going to draw a green box here. And then I'm going to write sea turtles. And I know I'm writing on top of North America. And I have to go under the octopus. So I printed out these cute little characters off the internet. And you can see that next to the great white sharks label with the color, I also put a picture. Okay, so if you ever forget or you can't read the title, just look at the picture for a clue. And remember, this is a key on our map. So every map has a key. So here's our little sea turtle guy. I'm gonna bring him down to be on our map too. And his color will be green. Okay, so here we go. Sea turtles live in every ocean in the world. So we live closest to the Pacific Ocean. They live here, all over. They like warm waters, like the green sea turtle likes warm waters and tropical waters. The leatherback sea turtle, which is the biggest type of sea turtle, the biggest of the sea turtles is the leatherback sea turtle. The leatherback sea turtle lives in every ocean of the world, even the coldest, down here in the Southern Ocean or the Arctic Ocean. It can travel all over the world into every ocean. So I'm adding green. This has just become a mixture of colors now. That's okay. All the way up to here, we finally get to color in the Arctic Ocean green. We have some purple there from the octopus that live there, but the leatherback sea turtle helped us travel all the way up to the Arctic Ocean. So we have sea turtles in the Pacific Ocean, which is over here near North America and over here near Asia and Australia. They live in the Southern Ocean, down here near Antarctica. We have some that live in the Atlantic Ocean, over here in between all different continents. We have some in the Arctic Ocean and the Indian Ocean, okay? So sea turtles are really exciting creatures. They can be found all over the world, okay? So now, I'm just gonna take my fun little sea turtle on a quick adventure all around the world, swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna learn more about sea turtles. So be an expert. See if you can also draw a pictorial of a sea turtle and label it, and maybe update your map or create one. And on the Google Drive, I also have a map of the world, and you can actually do the same thing. If you wanna copy it or if you wanna print it out, you can do that or draw your own. All right, have a great afternoon.